back. So today I got my 5T out because I want to get it fired up. Because I want to run it with the DBXL that I got the same motor in it. It's funny, this one doesn't have a cage around it at all. But got it up in the air. We're going to get this thing adjusted up, make sure everything works. So this thing's been sitting a while, haven't started it in a long time. Dang, why is it so hard to pull? Oh. What the heck is going on here? I gotta get a stand for these things. What the heck is going on here? So this one flooded. You can always tell when it floods because it's hard to crank. Flooded again. This thing needs to be leaned out. I don't know what's going on. It's what happens when things sit. Hopefully the needle and stuff isn't stuck open or something. This thing feels super rich. Really? Yep. See all that fuel coming out. Wonder if the carb's just stuck. That's what it's acting like. Soaked. filter's bad. Let me figure out what's going on. We'll be right back. Oh man. Well, I think this carburetor's a little gummed up. Um, Sub trims are way off. Air cleaner's dirty. I kept flooding it out. Um, that's probably why I was having an idling issue last time it was out. Was because the throttle linkage was definitely in the wrong spot. Really strange. And then it just floods out. Yep, now it's flooded. But I'm gonna have to pull that carburetor off. That carburetor's all gummed up now. So let me get this off so I don't kill the battery. Air cleaner's dirty, won't allow it to breathe. That's what happens when you put them away dirty. You're gonna run into this. Now I didn't run this too long ago, only a couple months, but a couple months is all it takes. I'm gonna have to pick up a new plug for this thing, but you can see it's hot. But let me grab something. A little warm, but you can see how wet it is. Come on, focus, focus. You can see how super wet it is. So even leaning out the needles, it's getting better. But I think the carburetor's just a little gummed up. I was just trying to clear it out by revving it up. But been a little while, and I forgot to drain the fuel lines. Normally I'll run it with no fuel in it and just get all the fuel out, and apparently on this one I didn't. But just wanted to show you, these are the issues you'll run into gas, two-stroke, and it's trying to figure out what exactly to do. How do you fix it? First thing I'm going to do is clean out these dirty air cleaners. As you can see, they're just filthy. So soap and water, we're going to get those. Which is funny because I had outerwears on it. I didn't think it got that dirty, so I never pulled the outerwears off and looked inside, but apparently a lot of stuff gets by those outerwears. And then yeah, if I have to, I do have another carburetor that I can pop on here. But I'm gonna try cleaning this one out. I'm gonna probably suck out some of this fuel. I did top it off, but there was a little fuel at the bottom, and I don't know if it's all gummed up now. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and get this air cleaner off. I'm gonna have to get some tools out here. Make sure that I turn this off. Yep. I want to get the 5T out with sucks. I do have an extra plug, so I have one plug left. So I'm going to put a spark plug in it, and we're gonna try getting this carburetor cleaned out. I have to go pick up some carburetor cleaner so that I can clean this thing out. I think I have some gaskets, but I'm not sure. But we're gonna get all that done, get this fuel sucked out of here. I still have to fix the pump, but just wanted to turn on the camera and show you guys. It's not always easy. You just have to pay attention, know what's going on. I could tell it kept flooding and flooding. No matter how much I leaned it out, it just kept flooding. So from there, it's take a look at the carburetor, get the spark plug cleaned out, get the cylinder cleaned out. When you pull that and it stops and it's hard to pull up, that's because there's too much fuel in there. If it's lean, it doesn't vapor lock like that. So that's just vapor locking on the inside. That's just good compression. If you keep trying to pull on it, you're going to end up breaking that string. I do short burst with the string. It's a pretty hard pull, but that's going to ensure that I get spark. I don't pull hard enough to break the string or break the plastic mechanism in there. The whole RC will lift up before that happens, but you don't want to keep doing that. So there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. You want to see how I fix this? Comment down below. We want to see the fix, what you do to get this thing running again. When you have RC sit with fuel in the lines, you run across this. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on my next video. So I went ahead and washed these things up, but I noticed I do have an extra one. So as you see, this one's got a blue foam and the gray on the outer. This one's got a pink foam. I don't think it matters, but since I have a new one and I just finished washing that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out so I can let the other one dry and I can continue fixing this. Do is get this slid on here. Let's take a look in here. Looks pretty clean. So while these other ones are wet, we're just gonna replace it real quick. That way I can continue on fixing it. There we go. Alright, so a brand new spark plug. We're going to go ahead and get that installed. Make sure there's not another gasket there for this plug. Yeah, those are pretty crushed down. New plug, new air filter, and I'm going to continue trying to tune this thing. We'll be right back.